G29, 2007, Yamaha. The little things that you would just like to throw wrenches through the wall with. Okay, so you've replaced the brake cable up the front. No problem. You ran it to the back of the cart, and then you run into this crap. Okay? And I'll show you something. I apologize for the unsteady hand, doing it by hand, okay? I put these things out here because in my struggles, I find these really cool ways to do things, and you know what? That's about what you're going to stare at. Cable comes back, you got it all in its holders, all secured down, all of a sudden there's this monster gap between the two. You're like, oh, I'll just take the cam and move it forward, right? Trust me, when you're down at your transmission, you pulled the transaxle, you pulled your passenger rear tire off, right? You pulled your inner fender well out, and good luck getting new inserts to hold it back up in there. If you can't get them, find them on Amazon or somewhere. I don't, But anyways, so you're at this point, the cable's sitting there. That's a hell of a gap. All of a sudden you go in there, and the tension is so great to get that forward where the yoke will go over this, and then your pin goes through and put your clip on. Pretty easy process, right? Okay, you're going to want this. All right, how do I get that forward with one hand, right? And I'll tell you what will happen. You'll take your left hand, you reach in, you're going to try to move that forward, and that's only going to go right about to here, because you're not strong enough to hold it over. Man, what the hell do I do? That's what I did. And you're going to just absolutely laugh. I drilled a small pilot hole right here so I could get a hook through it. Okay, so imagine my pen being the hook. So I get down here lower, right? And I pull on that, right? Well, believe it or not, or you have somebody else pull on it. I could care less how you want to do it. But you pull it, and guess what? It gets right over to here. You slip the pin in, put the clip on the back, and everybody's happy. Huh, voila. Now, Yamaha, start drilling a pilot hole right here so we can get a hook on it. Or, right here on the back side right there, put a little indentation there so we can get a hook around the back side of that. I like the hole better, I'll tell you why. Or even if you want to put your hole over here, that's fine. Okay? Because when you actually get your hook put into it and you start pulling it, excuse me, sorry about that. When you start pulling that forward, it goes right up. You slip your pin in there, let go of everything, and then just put your clip on. And you're done. You're done. You're not fighting this thing. Okay? So there you go. Either it's news you can't use or you've been enlightened on how to easily do it.